Hello, this is Elden Ring, the Steam version in Windows. I have more or less finished the base game, except for the end, the bosses at the end, basically. So, I just said basically like 3 times because I'm making an excuse for not going and trading stuff into Dung Eater in the dungeon just before the end boss area. But anyway, so here I am, ready to go into the DLC, I think. Let's just recap the little conversation. Yeah.
Touch the withered arm and travel to the realm.
Touch the withered arm, is that a euphemism?
May we meet again.
Well, that's really reassuring. Anyway, I mean, nothing really comes out and tells you this is the entrance to the DLC, so it's all completely obscure, like FromSoftware's soulslikes generally are. But yeah, and I mean, this area was a boss arena in this underground area that was kind of tricky to get to, and then you kill the boss and there's this weird withered arm thing, and you're like, whatever. It's pretty easy to miss. Anyway, here we go. Touch the withered arm. Around the shadow? What? Shadow of the Erdtree? Okay. Is that a new loading icon? So here we are in the DLC. It seems hazier than most of the areas in the base game. Maybe slightly more subtle use of colors and hazes and shadings going on here. Definitely a sort of slightly almost greenish color palette going on. Greenish, bluish. It's a little different. Oh man. Well, that's different. So you have no idea where you are. I was thinking, now what church is that? But apparently not one that I had been to. We're in this realm of shadow, but how does it relate to the world I came from? What the heck is up with these ghost graves that disappear when I approach them? I mean, this came out like how many years after the game came out? It was like 3 some years after or something. It seemed like it was a long time after. I mean, I didn't get the game until the DLC was already out. Pretty cool visuals here. I mean, they kind of went out of their way to make the first impression cool. It's kind of like when you step out of the tutorial into Limgrave, the first zone of the base game. But again, it does feel like they've learned some tricks in terms of presenting stuff in their engine. Much more, the shades of everything feel much more subtle. The way the stuff is drifting across even feels a bit more subtle. The way these graves fade as you approach. It's all a nice touch here. I kind of doubt it'll continue to be this finely honed for the entirety of the DLC, which is apparently quite extensive, but so we'll see. So now that looks similar to what's the area in the volcano type area in the base game? Anyway, whatever, that looks similar to that. These the sort of Roman aqueduct looking thing back there sort of reminds you of stuff you saw in Limgrave. First area in the base game. And of course it's still a lot of rocky ridged plateaus, which is how the base game world is arranged. Which does get a bit old after you've been riding around in it for hundreds of hours. So we'll see if they have a different approach to just sort of the balance of rambling around the overworld versus being in more, crafted dungeon experiences. I felt it was a little too, especially in the base game, it felt like the beginning of the game was way too open world oriented, but maybe that was just me being a little too slow at sort of searching through the open world. I don't know. Later areas in the base game seem to sort of go faster in terms of the open world part. That could have just been my own perception based on how I was interacting with it. Or how I was feeling about it, I don't know. Well, we've got a red area down there. There's another autumnal area, where was I? Just in the base game that was very autumnal. I guess that was the brace of the Erdtree Elfale. So right now I'm taking a lot of time to explore this very tiny open world. Hey, I can still have some of my horse. Now let's get all the little berries and roots. These graves are kind of distracting, like they're making it hard to spot the nuts and berries to collect. The lighting is interesting here. The clear lighting. It's like the fogging they're using here is not. It barely has any color to it. There's a very slight sepia to it, but it's much more neutral color than the fogging they used in the base game worlds. So again, a much more subtle approach. And that lends itself to this feeling of it being a clearer lighting because it's not being hazed out by a strong fog color, which is refreshing. That's interesting, these sort of billows going up to the sort of twisted Erdtree. Is that meant to be a reflection of the Erdtree in the base game? Is this like the negative zone? Is it the upside down? Or is it its own area? It's called Shadow of the Erdtree, so it feels like it's probably the upside down type of deal, but I guess we'll find out, maybe. Yeah, we still got similar wildlife. Maybe I should go get the map. Hello, chums. Those just look like blackened albinarix. We're gonna see a lot of palette swaps. Dried stream dead. That's weird. Somebody just threw a tarp over a town. Oh, something's burning down there. Still haven't fixed that general computer game fogging thing. Fire looks a little weird coming sharply through the fog. Okay. Realm of Shadow. So this kind of feels like it's a smaller area, right? Like, is this going to be the whole thing? It feels like a very, like if this was all you knew about it, you might think, oh man, this DLC is just one little area. What a ripoff. Because there's like, I don't know, what, like six to 8 areas in the base game, at least. But apparently it takes quite a long time to beat this, so either that means that could mean it is small and it's just, you die a lot. Which, do complain the bosses are hard. Okay, first fight in the DLC. This is a new recruiter. Dang it. Oh, that's good. Ah, I screwed up. He's got a fair amount of hit points. Just threw something at me. Oh, I hit him in here and then he in there. Locked my talismans back to bow talismans between episodes, I think, but I just healed all. Let's double check that. Well, that was nice. I got a little group bonus after taking out one guy. Sweet, a new loincloth. Let's model this baby. I could use some loin covering if it won't kick me into medium load, which it probably will. Why is it not pants? That sucks. I'm not feeling this. Ugh. Stick with my rotten cloak, thank you very much. Now, one tricky issue here is that I don't have access to my normal vendors to stock back up on arrows. So how's that gonna work? Like, how do you get back to the base game, as a matter of fact. I have no idea. Maybe you don't. Until you, like, beat the final DLC boss or something. Well, the lack of arrows is worrying me slightly. The owl's checking me out. Are these combat owls now, or kind of want to ride after him and see where he goes, but just that was shrieky though. I never had an owl in the base game shriek and take off like that. It's gonna dive bomb me. You still got eagles who just roost here, though. Oh, it's a big torch. Well, okay, there's more land down there. Maybe not much. Lots of fog. Dang it, all this shrieking. I'm still getting XP from messages posted in the base game. XP runes, I get. Still crushing skulls. Yeah, got no shortage of eagles. Boar. Hi, boar. Would you say you're a hyper boar? No, he's pretty mellow boar. Boar's here. It's all very civilized. Yeah, it's a big herd of animals. Wonder where that guy's going. I wonder what character level they were aiming for. Like, I mean, I'm level... yeah, Joe level I have 175, which is probably higher than... Oh my gosh, these owls are gonna give me some kind of attack. Kind of a pretty forest. Wait a second, who are they? I thought I came from that direction. Oh, those are those guys. Really a lot of, oh, I thought I saw some little guy somewhere. Does that name say something of the claw? Beast claw? Ow. Wait, that didn't hurt me? Oh, it hurt my horse. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, That guy did a lot of damage. I guess at first he was too short to hit me, so he just hit my horse. Whoa. Sigh. First death. First DLC death. Killed by a tiny guy and a couple claw swipes. This is I was talking about how I was probably higher level than most people who come into the DLC. Of course, I'm not wearing much armor to speak of at the moment. Okay, where's Beast Claw? Oh, there's somebody. Oh, I suck. Ow. This guy's taking no damage. Logur. Is he like an invader? Ow. Oh, jeez. Oh, great. That completely failed. Wow. We'll do a bigger combo, Logur. That's nice. So if he does that combo, I'm just instantly dead. Well, this is super. I guess it's like optional bosses and stuff. They just like, well, the player doesn't have to do this part of the game, so we can just make it super hard. Which is not surprising. Dang, that little jump, give me a break. He's just completely made to get around. Thing you have to do. Hits me every time, even if I blast him. Oh. Still hit me. He didn't hit me at that time. There you go. Still hit me. Uh-oh. And he always dodges that. Oh, you didn't dodge it that time. Oh, you're out of drinky drink? Come on, Logur, don't chicken out now. I'm gonna steal your flower. Oh, now you're getting worried, huh? Don't make me pull the bow out. What are you doing? Are you just gonna take a powder? Is that what you're thinking? Change your mind? What? What? You run out of healing potion and then you get scared? It's natural. Still taking a powder? Oh, you're trying to catch me. He's very bad at avoiding arrows. He doesn't even try. Most invaders have these really fast arrow dodges. It's gonna be the usual dance, okay. That's not the dodge, though. When you got scared, you got weak, Logur. Beast Claw. And he lost his courage, he lost his ability, really. Blood loss, it's interesting. Uncanny to humankind. Lord. No, that's it for Logur, I guess. He was a jerk. At least he was like an invader. At first I thought he was just, you know, random countryside NPC. These owls, man. These owls are gonna do me in. Just freaking me out. Scaring the little deer. Ghost graves are distracting. Glowing skull. Well, now we're getting somewhere. It's not foggy in the distance now. Well, that's a gross looking landscape. Oh. Okay. I mean, that's a golem thing. It's flaming. What's with these colors, man? Is this, what's that Nintendo game where you spray your colored gloop on stuff? We got the blue player has been over there. The red player is dominating here. Green player sort of did okay over there. Giant dead dragon. That's nothing new. Kind of obsessed with giant dead dragons, you know? This whole series. Well, let's see. There were definitely giant dead dragons in 3. I didn't really play 2. Haven't had a different director anyway. In remastered, I don't know if there were so many giant dead dragons in remastered, were there? In Demon Souls, I can't remember. We're talking about a live dragon. They were just talking about that thing. There's probably a live dragon somewhere. It'd be surprising if there wasn't. Sure are eagles, though. Where eagles dwell is here. Broken room? I want broken runes. I want old runes that I can spend and buy arrows with. This landscape is rather difficult to search because it's so just sort of tumultuous in every sort of way. Just sort of randomly scattered. It's hard to see, like, reference points exactly. There's another big torch golem, I think. Yeah. I guess the billowy cloth things go into the Erdtree thing are sort of like the cloth draped over that town. There's a cloth draping theme here. A drapery theme, you could say. First I thought that was an eagle nest. There's a lot of eagles here, man. Uh-oh. That was not the best. Mr. Beast. Wait. Is that a Mr. Beast reference? That would be disappointing. Uh-oh, something's going. Whoa. We just had some kind of color transition. Did it just go to nighttime? Nighttime, no, it's early daytime. What the heck? Go back this way to the color, go back to the other color. Not really. Got some kind of situation over there. Maybe it just switched to rainy weather. But in the base game, you don't get so much of a blue tint when it starts raining. Dang. Some fantastical rock spires. What are the billows attached to? Are there bigger Erdtrees? Are they on other worlds? Nice tent. Oh, I wrecked your wagon. So sorry. Oh, flaming dogs. Oh, Miyazaki's finally gone full torture dog. Oh, you're just gonna sit there now. Bark on this. I put the dog out. You put the dogs out. There you go. Is that a guy just kind of squatting there? At least these dogs are easy to spot. That's a plus. Got a little guy. We got a little flaming dog to hunt. Uh-oh, we got guys over there. That guy's got a big bonger. Oh, so, yeah, I guess that was the rain color. It's easy to tell when it stops raining. We go back to not being blue all of a sudden. That's a firefly. Clever. Whoop. Neat. Dude, Jim. Oh, man. RPG in it now. This guy gonna stand up. That guy just pulled a weapon. Wanna play? Not you. Got a can opener. Oh. Got opened. Well, I'm probably gonna have to kill you. Are you gonna stand up or what? It's gonna be difficult. But does anybody want to stand up and fight? Do I gotta feel bad about just whacking you? I break your little benches, huh? What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? Okay, what if I get off my horse? No? Come on. Anybody? What if I roll in an irritating fashion? What if I take out your little campfire? Oh man, these guys are strong-willed. Or they're just drugged out or something. Well, fine, be that way, whatever. Doesn't bother me, no, not at all. I don't feel at all ignored and belittled. Oh, look at this joint. Oh, whoops. Isn't that bad? Don't you want to come get me now? Take out your favorite candle. Like, take your favorite butterflies. Fireflies, if you will. These are pretty fancy tents, man. I mean, look, you have to lug around these big poles. That's some hefty stuff to tow around. You have to carry around these huge long poles? What are those for? What are you gonna do with those? Just stick your flags on them? These guys are weird. This might be the best waterfall yet in the series. Sort of a weird effect, but there have been some pretty bad waterfall effects in the series up to this point. For what? I can't break that. Okay, I broke your tumbleweed. How do you feel about that? Okay, fine. Okay, what if I pillage your remains? Fire core, what the heck is that? Conjure tiny fire snakes. Mesmer soldiers. Crusade, huh? Kind of funky. Ooh. Alright, well, you guys just keep hope alive here. I don't know. Kind of dull company. I guess they got the better of me. Well, I did get a bit of a late start. It is time for me to go get ready for bed. Technically speaking, I need to do better getting sleep. I kind of crashed and burned a little this past week after some overlong Elden Ring sessions. But hey, I did finish the base game pretty much, so that's cool. So yeah, anyway, gently nudging our way into the DLC. I only died a few times. I've died a few times so far, as I have basically just wandered through the outskirts of the edge of the area. I'm off the map. Yeah. Got killed by Logur or whatever, and that guy was a jerk. So yeah, good times. Got the blue rain coming down. Now we're back to the sepia sunlight. Look at that cloud layer. All kinds of colors up there. It's really bringing out the hem of my rot cloak. Anyhow, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye for now.